There are about 215 species in the woodpecker family Picae. Although they are most commonly associated with hunting insects in wood, they can feed on a variety of food items, and some live in grasslands which lack trees. Their modified feet allow for vertical climbing, and many use their stiffened tail feathers as props. Woodpeckers nest in holes, usually which they make themselves, where their naked and blind chicks are hatched after a short incubation. Their bill is hard, typically straight, and chisel-tipped. Species which perform more pecking possess a special hinge where the skull meets the bill. This structure, in addition to neck muscles and muscles around the hinge which help to redistribute the forces from pecking away from the cranium. The bill not only allows them to make holes in woods to search for insects, but also to excavate a nest and to make the loud drumming sounds which only woodpeckers make. Usually a dead branch is used, and woodpeckers may strike the wood 20 times per second. Drumming can be used to attract a mate and to establish a territory. In most species, both males and females drum, and in some, such as the downy and hairy woodpeckers, there is no apparent difference between the drumming of males and females. The majority of woodpeckers can also include plant material in their diet, such as fruits, berries, acorns, sap, and nectar. The insect material in their diet includes insects they catch in flight. All members of the family possess an elongated tongue, an elongated hyoid apparatus, and large salivary glands. True woodpeckers possess long tongues which have barbs at their tips. Sublingual salivary glands coat the tongue with sticky saliva, and species which feed on ants produce a more sticky saliva. The tongue length varies in woodpeckers depending on their diet, as does the hyoid bone which supports the tongue. The tongue and the hyoid apparatus which supports it may be so long, up to 5 inches, that they can encircle the skull and end near the eye. Species which hammer at wood to extract insect larvae tend to have shorter tongues. Some have shorter tongues, such as downy woodpeckers, while others have longer tongues, such as flickers. The ability to find insects in tree wood is an advantage, especially in winter when other food sources are scarce. Many woodpeckers do not migrate, but can sustain themselves in their summer habitats. The ability to create a new nest hole not only allows nesting in a more sanitary environment than a nest which has previously been used. Predators and other species competing for nest sites are less likely to displace woodpeckers from a new hole. Between 75 and 100% of woodpecker nestings produce at least one fledgling, which is a much higher percentage than birds in general. Woodpecker nests are often desired by other species, and some birds, especially starlings, are known to displace hole nesters.